Welcome to qnawire.
Okay, so we have the following substrate. It's bicycle, diene, and we have HCl. And we've been asked to draw the most stable carbocation intermediate and then both resonance structures of that most stable carbocation intermediate. And as you recall, when you react an alkene with HX, where X is a halogen, you're typically talking about a double bond swinging open to grab the proton. And so we've got two options here for double bonds that can swing open and grab the proton. And one side of the double bond will get a hydrogen, and the other side will get a carbocation. So I'm going to number these carbons 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so then our options are the double bond between 1 and 2 swinging open, or the double bond between 3 and 4 swinging open. But what we'll notice is that if 1 and 2 swing open, like so, to grab this proton, and one side gets the hydrogen and the other side gets the carbocation, then we can put the hydrogen on this secondary carbon and the carbocation on a tertiary carbon. And if the double bond between 3 and 4 swings open, no matter which instance we choose, both carbons are secondary, so we'll be putting a carbocation on a secondary carbon in either case. Well, carbocations are always more stable on tertiary carbons than secondary carbons. So we want to use the double bond between 1 and 2 because that's what will allow us to do the following. Here's the product of that, or the most stable carbocation intermediate formed when the double bond between 1 and 2 swing open, is that we can put a hydrogen, the new hydrogen, on carbon 1 and a carbocation on carbon 2. Okay, so this would be the most stable carbocation intermediate. Then what are the two resonance structures? Well, this is one resonance structure just by default, what we've started with. And the other resonance structure would involve the movement of this double bond, like so, to form the double bond moves, so does the carbocation. Okay, this intermediate. Now, I would note that these are your final answers, but that if you were drawing this in boxes, you would not typically draw this hydrogen, right? I just drew that for clarity's sake to show where this hydrogen ended up. And you also wouldn't draw this arrow, right? Because you wouldn't be showing the flow of electrons between the two resonance structures. So this would be one answer, and this would be your other answer.